up, guys? Welcome back again to another live stream. And yes, today we are going to talk about funnels and email marketing, especially for WordPress lovers. Yeah, because both of these are WordPress plugins. Number one is WP Funnels, and another one is mailmint. And if you combine these both, you have a complete marketing plus funnel and marketing both inside your WordPress, right? So there is Sultan here with us on the live stream. So welcome, Sultan.
Hey everyone, this is Sultan, the marketing manager of WP Funnels. Thanks for having me, Nice. So let's continue.
Sure. So, guys, today we are going to talk about funnels, and everyone here with us are already aware. I hope already is aware already of about funnels. But for those who are not yet aware of funnels, guys, funnel is a user flow, right? When user comes to your website, and you have a landing page or a home page, then you have a sales page, and then you have a checkout page, and then you have a thank you page. So whole this user journey is called funnel, right? So we have lots of funnel builders in market right now. A lot of them are SaaS tools like ClickFunnels. Now Swipe Pages also have introduced the funnel feature inside that, but it's still in beta. But yes, with the tool or plugin we are going to discuss today is WP Funnels, which we gives you ability to build your funnels inside WordPress, right? And as a marketer, after creating or deploying a funnel, what you need is a marketing automation, or let's say email marketing tool, to nurture your audience, to deliver your leads, to deliver your lead magnets, right? So
Mhm.
you need such tools, right? So we have a mailmint again from the same team of Sultan and WP Funnels. So we are going to discuss about it. So Sultan, just have a a brief introduction about WP Funnels before we
Mhm.
move towards mailmint, right? So first
Okay.
of all, what is WP Funnels, and how it can be used, or let's say how easy it is to use for a non-developer or non-coder, right?
Okay. Well, yeah, thanks for that. I believe a lot of you already heard about WP Funnels. It's been around for a year. The main aspect of WP Funnels is building funnels visually. All right. So, a sales funnel, as Unash told you, is a customer flow. The fact is, you're planning the steps for the customers, you're qualifying them on each step and taking them to the next step and giving them different offers. And why do you do that? So that you can increase your conversion rates, you can get more a customer to get more products or maybe spend more, right? Now, when you plan that, you usually plan it on a pen and a paper or maybe in your head, and then you have to create different pages, do a lot of technical stuff to get it done. WP Funnels, what it does is that it has created the visual canvas that changes all of this. What you do is you plan the whole thing visually inside WordPress, and then you can design these pages using a WordPress page builder, and then you assign the sales, checkout, and everything within your environment, which means you don't need to learn new tools, learn new environments. All you do is plan your funnel visually and then edit and create the whole funnel. So that's the concept of WP funnels. Whether you are a developer or not, you'll be able to use this to create your sales funnels or marketing funnels. Either it is for lead generation, for sales, or maybe long webinar funnels, whichever you want. You can create all of that with WP funnels in WordPress. Okay. So if you want to see the ease of use, maybe I can give you a demo of how the plugin works. Okay. So let me just go ahead and share my screen again. Okay, there you go. Just give me a second. Okay, let me know if you can see the screen.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay, so this is a test WordPress environment I have, and I have WP Funnels installed right here. So let me go ahead and give you a demo of how this works. So this is the overview page. This is where you create a funnel. You just click on create your first funnel, and this will give you the choices of all the funnel templates that we have. Right, each of these are a complete funnel journey. You can see this has 3 steps. If I click on this, it shows me the steps it has. I can go back and I can choose other templates if I want to, or you can start from scratch. So let me just choose one of the templates here. Let's say I'm just going to choose this one. So once you click on import, it will start importing the steps. and it will take you to the visual canvas. So let it import. And there you go. Now you can see that you're on the visual canvas for WP funnels. And the good thing about this is that you can, manage your steps, rearrange them however you want, configure them right on this visual canvas. You can see you have full control over this, and each of these steps are connected so that you know where the customer is going from step by step. As you can see, this funnel has about 5 steps: the landing step, the checkout step, then there is the upsell offer, then you can offer him a downsell offer or a thank you, or take him to the thank you page without offering him anything if he accepts the upsell. And for that, you have a conditional control over here. All right. So this is basically a funnel journey. On this canvas, you can move about the step however you want. You can, remove the connection, connect different steps with each other. All right. And you can add more steps just by clicking on, plus step. You can have different types of steps: landing page, checkout page, thank you page, or you can even import a custom step in case you want 2 or 3 sales pages, usually the way you do for webinar funnels, right? So in this case, this is a classic sales funnel where you have a landing page, a checkout page, upsell, downsell, and thank you. So how it works is that initially you decide on a core offer of your funnel. What will be the first offer that you want to make to your customer? All right. So in that case, the checkout is the place where you assign the product. All right. Now, before I go on to that, I would also like to remind you that I have imported a template, which means that each of this page has a design already done for you. Let me show you. If I select the landing step and click on the preview icon, it will take me to show you the design of this landing page. There you go. You can see this page is completely designed. Now, you might think it's difficult to edit it, but no, this is created using your preferred page builder. So in WP Funnels, my preferred page builder is Elementor. So I've created a funnel and imported a template for Elementor. And that's why this whole design can be edited using Elementor. All right, it's really easy. And all of these steps have their own designs already imported when you import a template. In case you don't import a template, you just create a blank page. You can create your own design from there or import a template from the Elementor template library. In the same way, it also works with Divi, Gutenberg, and Oxygen. All right. We have our own widgets depending on the different steps, but you can obviously use other page builder as well. In that case, instead of our widget, you'll be using shortcodes. Anyways, let's get back to configuring the funnel. As you can see, I imported the funnel. Now, first I'll assign the first initial offer. So if I go to the settings window, here I'll be assigning the main offer that will make at the beginning. So I'll just use some of my test products. Let's say I'm going to offer a beanie. So there you go. So if I save this, there you go. I've assigned a product on the checkout. So initially what I need to do is I need to design the landing page with proper copies to promote the main product that I'm offering. So once the customer is convinced, he's going to click on the CTA button and he's going to be taken to the checkout step. If he purchases that, then we are going to make an upsell offer after the checkout step, which is the upsell offer right here. So now I'm going to choose what product I want to offer at the upsell. So I'm again going to choose another product, let's say a cap. So once someone has purchased a beanie, I'm going to offer him a cap in the upsell offer. All right. Next, you can see this is the conditional control. If I select this and edit it, it will let me choose a condition. So the previous step was upsell. So I'm going to choose if upsell is accepted, then it means the condition is true. Now, the output of this, you can see the green T says it's true. The red F says it's false. So if my upsell offer is accepted, then I'll just take him through this journey, which is through the thank you page. And if my upsell offer is not accepted, I'll take him to the downsell offer. I'll make him another offer. All right. So let's say for downsell, I'm gonna make a simple offer of an album. All right. There you go. So now I have a complete funnel configured. And believe me, this is good to go. You can already use it for marketing if you want to. But obviously, you want to update the templates, change the context in the whole funnel. Now, let me just let you go through the funnel once. All right. So you can see this is the landing page. If I click on the CTA button, this will take me to the checkout page of the funnel. Okay. So here I'm just gonna input some dummy text, dummy information quickly just to show you. Okay. Okay. So once that's filled out, so let's say I'm gonna take it on cash on delivery. So I'm gonna place order, and instantly it's going to take me to the upsell page. Now, as you remember, in my funnel, let me go back. If I accept the upsell offer, it will take me to the thank you page. If I don't accept it, it's going to take me to downsell, right? So let me just reject the offer, okay? So I don't want the upsell offer. So I'll wait for that later, okay? So now you can see it's taking me to another step, and this is basically the downsell step, okay? Now, if I accept it, I can take it. Even if I don't accept it, I'll still be directed to the next step, which is the thank you step, which will give me a summary of the products I offer. All right, so that's how simple it is to create a funnel. And it didn't take me even 10 minutes to create this funnel. All right. Now, on top of this, you'll get another feature, which is called order bumps. So on the checkout page, during the checkout form, you can actually make an offer there. All right. What you do is go to the settings, and here you go to the order bump section and you click on add order bump. So this will let you design an order bump offer for your checkout page. Okay. So here you can make any product offer. Let me just assign a product to this. So let's say a long sleeve t-shirt. All right. I can change the content here if I want to. I can change colors. I can choose different templates that we provided. So whichever is suitable for you, you can take that. All right. So let's leave it to this one. All right. And once this is ready, you save this. And now let me just view the checkout step. And if I scroll down, there you go. You can see right on the checkout page, I have an offer, and a user can accept this with just one click. All right. So that's what's called an order bump when you're making an upsell offer on the checkout page. Okay. So these are the basic core features of a funnel, and you can easily create them, customize them however you want. All right. Now, besides this, there are more features. For example, we have a feature called global funnels. What is global funnel? It's a conditional funnel where you can drive people directly from a WooCommerce store into your funnels. All right. So let me give you a glimpse of that. So I can turn this funnel into a global funnel in an instance just by toggling this option. Now, you'll get this option when you have the add-on global funnels for WooCommerce that comes with WP Funnels Pro. So once you have that add-on, you'll get this option. If you toggle this, this will turn into a global funnel that starts from the checkout step. So what this means is that if someone is about to purchase a product based on a certain condition from your WooCommerce store, he'll be directly taken into a funnel. So let me show you the conditions, how this works. So let me just click on the settings. And here you can see you have the option to choose what will be the condition. So enter funnel if, let's say, product category is, let's say, t-shirt. Uh, it has to be a relevant category that you have. So I've created a conditional funnel where if the category is t-shirts, you'll enter the funnel. So this means that in your WooCommerce shop, if you are about to purchase a t-shirt, you'll be directed into this funnel. And uh, basically, as a customer, you'll be seeing this custom checkout page, and then you'll be getting a custom upsell, downsell offer, and a thank you page. So those will be like dedicated funnels for specific products in your WooCommerce store. All right. In fact, you can create a single funnel for the whole WooCommerce store if you want to, because we have a special thing in upsell, which is basically the dynamic upsell offer. So in the upsell step for global funnels, you have the option to offer some conditional offers. All right. So you can see you can choose a specific product if you want to, or let's say a random product in category. Now, obviously, in the previous step, we assigned the category t-shirt. So here, I'm going to offer a random t-shirt product as an upsell offer. Okay. Now you might be wondering, okay, how will the content go in the front end? Obviously, when you edit this, okay, uh, in the upsell step, we have a widget, which is this one. So this is basically the upsell downsell widget. Here, you have the option to show the product data. There you go. And you can also show the product price. So basically, whatever offer you choose, you can actually view them dynamically here. It will change based on the customer's choice or the category that you define. So if a customer is buying something that's in the t-shirt category, then in the upsell, he'll get a random offer that's in the t-shirt category. That's a dynamic upsell offer. The same thing goes for checkout. You can offer conditional offers in checkout, upsell, downsell using global funnels for your e-commerce store. All right. So let me just turn it back. There's one more special thing here, that is you can have dedicated discounts for your funnel. Normally in your WordPress site or WooCommerce store, what you do, you create a coupon and use the coupon for discount. But here you don't need that. So let's say this is my product. I can assign a dedicated discount to this product. So let's say I'm going to assign a 20% off. As you can see, the price is 16, which means that instead of the actual price in the store, if a person comes into the funnel, the price of the product is going to be the discounted price I just gave, which is basically this one. Okay. So there you go. You can see the price over here will be the discounted price. So that's how you can use discount from here to offer your product in the checkout in the funnel. The same goes for upsell. You can offer a discounted price in checkout, upsell, and downsell using a dedicated discount in WP funnels. Okay, so that's just about it. You can use these features and just create, integrate sales funnels. You can, make different types of offers, whether it is just to, make an upgrade in the upsell or, offering extra products, whichever way you want. The main goal of this plugin is that you can create a complete funnel visually in no time without much of any difficulty. Now, what happens to people who just wants to do lead generation? Well, we have something for them as well. In our landing step, if you edit this, okay, there we have a widget, that's the opt-in widget. Okay, so if you go to the very bottom, these are our widgets for the landing step, the CTA button, which is the next step button, and the opt-in form. So if you drag and drop the opt-in form, you can see that this gives you the option to collect an email, or you can enable the first name, last name. So this is basically a lead form. All right, so you can use this form to collect leads on the landing page. So you don't have to just create a funnel that's just a sales funnel for bringing in sales. You can create lead generation funnels using WP funnels. All right, so it's a complete package. And as far as creating web funnels are concerned, you have everything you need in WP funnels.
Yeah, so it was really very easy to
All right,
understand with that.
so
Uh, uh, so it was very easy to understand with that canvas,
right.
and there is one more use case with that canvas, because there are such tools in the market like Funnelytics or
Mm-hmm.
Market Plan or some other tools, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even Geru, right?
Yeah.
So with this type of diagram, if you are a marketing agency, or let's say web development agency, or let's say funnel agency, you
Mm-hmm.
can easily explain your whole funnel to your clients with this diagram, right? That what you're going to build, how many pages will be there, what will be the user flow in multiple conditions, right? As just Sultan presented us.
Mm-hmm.
So there is one more use case with that, and it is really to understand a funnel with diagram, that exactly what's happening, and it's inbuilt. You don't need any third-party tool for that, right? So that's the whole funnel thing. Now, when it comes to marketing, you definitely need a funnel, any type of funnel, if it is either it's a lead generation, or let's say
Mm-hmm.
a sales funnel, whatever funnel you are building for your business. But there comes, you know lead nurturing inside the game. If you do not nurture your lead, you are not going to get much sales, and for that you need marketing automation, or let's say email marketing. And for that particular purpose, WP Funnels team, Sultan and his team has built another plugin, Mailmint, which is called Mailmint. So you get your self-hosted email marketing tool inside your WordPress. You must already have any of your email system connected with your WordPress, right? So it will use that, and like this, you will be doing email marketing from inside your WordPress dashboard. So it's over to you, Sultan. You can take over from here and show us what is Mailmint, how it can be used, and how
Mm-hmm.
easy it is to use, and what is the process of activating and setting up that plugin inside WordPress.
Okay.
WordPress.
Uh, okay. Uh, I think there's some settings changed. Can you hear me properly?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to share my screen again. Just give me a moment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you the other plugin that we have, which is mailmint. Now many of you are already asking that, hey, is mailmint just built for wp funnels? Well, I'm just going to show you, no, it's not. Mailmint is an email marketing automation tool that's self-hosted in WordPress. You'll be using it for your WordPress site, WooCommerce site, or maybe even your learning management site if you want to. It works on its own. Plus, it has an extra advantage with WP funnels. Okay, so I'm just going to show you the whole thing. Uh, Let me just share my screen now. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're looking at now is the dashboard of MailMint. All right, so here, this is basically a typical email marketing automation tool, but the best part is this is easier than most of the tools we have used. Okay, that's the main reason we built this. We have used so many email marketing tools for our business, and a lot of them are so complicated that we decided we want to create one ourselves. Okay, so you can see that first, if you go to the contacts, you can easily add contacts over here by clicking on add new contact. You can manually add any contact you want. So let's say this one. And you can choose if you want the subscription status to be subscribed, unsubscribed, or pending. That's up to you. If you choose subscribed, it will be added normally. If you choose pending, then after you add it, and if you have double opt-in enabled in the settings, then he'll get an email to confirm his email. All right. So I'm just going to keep it subscribed for now. Let me choose the tags and list I have. Now, obviously, when you install the plugin, you'll go through a setup wizard. So a lot of these things will be pre-configured. So that's why I have the tags and list. So there you go. I have added a contact just right here. You can import your contacts in bulk by clicking on import. And here you can use a CSV. You can, paste contact information on your own. You can import your WordPress users directly based on the user role, or you can import all your WooCommerce customers right over here. Okay. So let me just use this one for now. So let's say the header is going to be email, first name, last name, and I'm just going to use cs sultan at gmail.com. First name sultan, cs, and last name sultan. So let's say I'm just going to input this one data. All right, if I click on next, the next step is going to let me map this data according to the fields I have in mailmint. So in mailmint I have first name, I have last name. I'm just going to assign them. Here I can choose if this is going to be in the subscribe status, or I can assign them in a different tags and list, and I can make it in pending or subscribe, whichever I want. So I'm just going to choose subscribe for now and click on import, and this will import the contact and give you a preview. So if I go to view contacts, you can see the contact has been added. So you can do this in bulk using that method, or uploading a CSV, or however you want. Okay, so basically if you have a lot of WooCommerce customers already and you're concerned, okay, what do I do, you can import them with just one click. Okay, now on the top here you can see these are menus. These are all the contacts we have. Then there is lists. All the list you have, you can add a list just by clicking on this button. Then we have tags over here. Okay, and then we have segments. You can create dynamic segments over here based on users information other than just tags and lists. So if I click on new segment, first let me just name it. Let's say segment 1. So here, let's say I want to create a segment where the first name contains John. Okay, so once I do that, I can click on preview segment. It will give me a result of, okay, all the contacts that just has John in their name. I can add more conditions here. I can choose different other information, such as the custom field information, maybe the date of birth, maybe their status, whichever information you want. You create a dynamic segment and save it. All right. What this does is this helps you run targeted email marketing campaigns. So this mostly is used for, let's say,
demographics such as the location. So let's say you want to target just people from Germany and Australia. So you can just choose the location here and choose the contains value as Germany and Australia, and then this segment will be created. So then when you run email campaigns, the email will be only sent to these people. So that's how you use segmentations. All right. Now, that's all about contacts, and I've just showed you how you can add contacts, add lists, tag segments just in one view. So that's basically the goal. This was so easy, and I'm sure you'll find it less clutter-free compared to most other tools. Now, on the left side, it's time to create some email campaigns. So click on campaigns. Here you can click on plus new campaign, and you have the option to create a regular email campaign or create email sequences, or you can create sequences that you want to reuse later on for automation flows. So let me just create a regular campaign here. So here you can see that first I'll give a name to this. So let's say special offer. Then I'll be choosing what list or tag I want to add this. Uh, I want to send this campaign to. So let's say it's list one, and you can see it has 3 recipients. Now I'll just write a subject line, special offer just for you, 10% off. And then I'm just going to write a preview text this March, get all our tools at 10% off. But just below this, you have the option to, assign from where it's going from. So I'm just going to write WP funnels. And if you reply to, you'll be replying to WP funnels as well. There you go. So here it will be the email that you connected in your website, the admin's email. So then you can save it by clicking on Save Draft. And then if you want, you can design the email from here. So once you design it, you have the option to import a lot of templates that we have, or you can start from scratch. So let me just import one of these templates. So let's say this one. Okay. And you can see this already came up, but this is basically the specialty of mailmint's campaigns, that we have our own visual email builder. Just give me a moment. I'll drink some water.
Yeah, sure. It's very easy to set up the whole plugin also, and it's very convenient and all inside your WordPress dashboard. That's give another advantage to the Mailmint, right?
Sorry about that. I just had to drink some water. So I'll just get back. Uh, all right. So as you can see, I imported a template, but the specialty here is that the special builder we have for the email. On the right side, we have blocks that you can drag and drop into the email body and then design it. So let me just give you a glimpse. Let me just, let's say, remove this one. Okay. And I'm just going to create one from scratch. So I'll just drop on a wrapper. From there, I can, add, let's say, the footer. And on top of that, I can add, text. You can write text here. I can also, insert images. So basically, I have full control with a drag and drop email builder, right? So that's what makes this special. But those of you who don't want to use the drag and drop email builder, you can obviously use the classic editor version of this, all right? So once you're happy with the email, you can send a test email from here to check, inbox how this turned out. You can save this, and you can move on to next. And we have a lot more things here other than just designing the email. For example, you can change the layout. You can define global styles right over here. And on the blocks, we have 2 special blocks that you would like. One is the product block. In case you're a WooCommerce owner, you obviously want to send out a product that you want to refer to your users. You can use the product block there. So if I drop it here, and here I have the option to choose if I want to view a specific product or a product category. So let's say I'm going to choose a category, and if I choose, let's say, t-shirts, and I've chosen that I want to show 3 products, and there you go. It's giving a preview of the products that I want to refer to my customers. So basically, if you're creating any sort of lead nurturing emails, then below that, referring some products in your store often helps to convert some of them. Okay. And other than that, for people that are bloggers, or maybe people who want to write post and send regular updates to users, you can obviously use the post block. What the post block does is it lets you send a preview of your post. So let's say if I choose recent post, it will give you a preview of all the recent posts you have posted. Now, obviously, this is a test environment for which I don't have any more posts other than the default one WordPress gives when you create it at first. So that's what's showing now. If you have more, if I choose 5 here, then if I have 5 posts, 5 of them will be previewed here. If I have 3, 3 of them will be previewed here, just like the product blog. All right. So basically, this email it's not just going to be plain text emails or just ordinary emails for promotions. You can use it for different other purposes as well, such as lead nurturing, sending them product suggestions, giving them weekly digest, however you want. Okay. So once you're happy with this, you can click on next. And once it's on the next window, you click on send, and here you can send it now, or you can schedule it for a later time. All right. So if I click on send, it will show that the campaign is running, and it will start sending out the emails. So that's how easy it is to use the campaigns. Now obviously you might be asking, okay, how do I create sequence? Is it different? Well, no, it's pretty much the same. Let me just give you a quick glimpse of it. You click on new campaign, and you click on create sequence, and this is pretty much the same you saw just now, right? But here's what happens. You click on this plus, it adds the second email. You can design it separately, and you can add a delay in between the previous email. So let's say I want the second email to go after 1 hour after I send the first email. Then I can add a third email. I can add, let's say, 2 days delay. So what will happen is that after the first email is sent out, it will wait for 1 hour and then send the second email. After the second email is sent out, it will wait for 2 days and then it will send the third email. So that's how easily you can create an email sequence here. All right. So everything else is the same as creating a basic email campaign, just that you're adding 2 or 3 email sequences there. All right. So that's how easy it is to use the campaigns option for MailMint. Now let's move on to the automations. This is basically one of the most demanded feature for MailMint right now. Most people use it for automations. All right. So what is automation? Automation is basically based on a certain condition. You want to trigger a workflow for your users. So let's say a person opted in on a form, and you want to run an automation to send him a couple of welcome emails, follow-up emails, and then eventually make an offer. You can set all of that up in the automation workflow so that you don't have to manually do that every time. You just set it up once here, and they'll be sent once the condition is met. Let me show you. You click on new automation. Here we have created a few workflows that you can import right away. All right. So let's say if I choose this one, it's going to create a workflow for me. You can see that starting is the trigger new user registration. And then in the next step, once someone registered, this is triggered. The first step is he'll be assigned or added to a list. So I can choose, let's say, this one. And then I can choose a delay. And after that, I'll be sending him a welcome email. So basically, once he registers to the website, 1 minute after that, he'll be receiving an email from you by welcoming him to your website. So this is basically a basic workflow you can create. You can do more stuff. So let me show you. So let me click on new automation and create one from scratch. If I click on select a starting point, it gives me all the triggers I have. I can choose a trigger called form submitted. Basically, MailMint has its own lead form. So if someone submits a certain lead form from MailMint, this automation can be triggered. Then there is added to list. If you add a new contact and add him to a particular list, this automation can be triggered. Same goes for tag. If someone is assigned a certain tag, he can be entered the automation. Then we have triggers for WordPress, where if a new user registers or a user logs in, you can set up automation workflow. And we have specific automation for WooCommerce as well. For example, if someone places the first order in your store, the automation workflow will be triggered. Then if a new order is placed by someone, anytime you can trigger an automation. If an order is complete by a user, you can trigger an automation, and then there is target order status, order failed. So for all of this, you can set up a complete workflow. Other than these three, we also have integration with uh, jet form builders. We have integration with elementor form. We have integration with tutor lms. We also have integration with gravity forms. For all of those, you can create automations over here. If you have those plugins, their automations will be appearing right over here. Okay, so now let me choose, let's say, mailmints add to list, and I'm assigning a list as the trigger. Now, if I click on plus, these are actions that you want in the workflow. You can see you have 8 different actions, which is send an email, assign tags, add it to list, time delay, remove tags, remove list, email sequence, on outgoing webhooks. So you can, trigger all of this if this trigger is met. So if anyone is added to this particular list, for him, whatever workflow you set up here, that will be triggered and all these actions will be taken. All right. So that's how easy it is to create an automation workflow in Mailmint. And now, other than all of this, these are all basic email marketing automation features. We also have the built-in forms for Mailmint. You can create your own lead collection forms within Mailmint. So if I click on plus new form, you can see I have a lot of form templates and I can create one from scratch. So I just created one from scratch. Here I can configure the whole form. So let me just name it lead form 1. Then I can choose which list this subscribers will be added to. And here I can design this whole thing using Gutenberg. So let me show you. So let's say I want to add a paragraph. Sign up now. Right. So I can obviously move it up. So it's similar to Gutenberg. This form area is basically Gutenberg. All right. So here you have the option to use mailmints fields as well. So let me show you. If I go and search for mailmint, there you have the email field. Then there is the name as well. So first name, last name. Then there is the custom field. So you can also, collect custom data using this form. So we have custom field block over here as well. So this basically is a form builder using Gutenberg. All right. Now there are more things than that. On the right side, you have the option to choose the form type. You can create a default form. You can create a pop-up. You can create a fly-in. So the difference is the default form is something that you need to embed after you create, right? The pop-up is something you can choose where you want it to appear as a pop-up right from here. So let's say I chose this as a pop-up, and in below there is this thing called appearance. I can choose which page I want this pop-up to come up on, or I can choose that this one will come up in the whole website. In the same way, I can choose for this form to appear on specific posts or maybe different products. Okay, so I have full control in what type of form I want to create and where I want to view them. All right, and using this lead form, you can then go ahead and collect leads and then run automation flows, run email campaigns, and everything you can do to increase your business growth. All right, so that's how easy it is to use Mailmint on its own. Okay, now most of you, I'll go back to the question when you said, does it only work with WP funnels? No, it doesn't work with only WP funnels, but it has a special integration with WP funnels, and that's something that you've never seen before, and I'm going to show it to you just now. Okay, so if I go to WP funnels, a minute ago you saw that I created a funnel, right? Let me just edit this. Now, if you have WP Funnels Pro and Mailmint Pro together in your website, below the steps, you'll get these options that says Add Automation. Okay, so if you click on the plus icon, you can see it shows automation actions. Sorry about that. Okay, so as I was saying, if you click on this plus icon, it shows you automation actions that you can trigger in each step. Okay, so let's say at the checkout, I want to send an email after someone has completed the checkout step. So I'll just choose the email action, and I'll edit this. On the right side, I can choose the condition that checkout order is accepted. So if someone has completed the checkout order, then I can design the email over here. And once someone completes the order, an email will be sent to him instantly. And then I can follow through the workflow by adding them more actions such as add to list, maybe assign a tag. For each of them, I can just edit them, and on the right side, I can choose what list I want to add them in mailmint. Okay, so that's how easy it is to add your automation workflow. And for each step, you can have separate automation workflow right on the visual canvas. So I can assign an email sequence. I can, maybe remove a certain tag. I can add a series of emails. Okay, so whichever makes sense. Okay, so that's how easy it is to use mailmint and wp funnels together for both creating funnels, running funnel campaigns, and marketing campaigns, at the same time initiating your email marketing automation flows right on the same visual canvas. Okay, so that's the special integration we have.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was awesome. It's really easy to use, and it's really always better to have your whole email marketing thing inside your dashboard. And again, you can even plan your email sequences inside this planning canvas, right? So
Mhm.
that's again a very good thing for or use case for marketing agencies who are just providing marketing services, or let's say providing consultations, right? So when you're consulting someone and you are making a marketing plan for someone, it's really difficult to explain them, right? That how things should work and how and at what point of time in the funnel your automation should start, your email automation should start, and first email should land in your leads email, right? So that was all, and we have couple of questions, and we will cover it, right?
Mhm. Go ahead.
So one of the questions, I think we covered everything about Mailmint also, and uh, WP funnels also. One
Right.
more question I have about is that regarding what the WP funnels,
Mhm.
it's using WooCommerce as of now, right?
For sales funnels, yes, you can use WooCommerce, or if you want to sell courses, you can use LearnDash or Tutorial elements. Both of those works.
Okay, awesome.
Mhm.
And about Mailmint,
Mhm.
uh, I would like that you should give some suggestions about what type of email sending services users should use, which is
Okay.
better. And I would love if you share some insights about it.
Okay, we personally use Mailmint with sending services such as Amazon ACS and Sendinblue. So these are pretty good. Then, if you want, you can also use the sending service from Mailchimp or maybe Postmark. Postmark is the most popular one. They might be a bit expensive, but they deliver quality. So these are the ones that we recommend because we have used them. So the other ones, there are popular ones such as I think Mailgun or Mail Engine, but we haven't used them. So I wouldn't recommend them personally because I haven't used them. So yeah. So if you ask me, I think Amazon ACS is great if you have a budget, and Sendinblue is also pretty good for the delivery rate.
Awesome.
Okay. Unais, I'll just take one more minute. I think I forgot to show the latest feature we have in the plugin,
Yeah,
which
sure.
is
You
which
can
is the
say it again, right?
yeah, so which is the AI integration. Obviously, the email marketing tool is great, but nowadays AI has taken over. You need to have AI, right? So now I'm gonna give a glimpse of the AI integrations we have with MailMint, all right, to write emails. So I'm just gonna share the screen again. And there you go. So if I go to Mailmint and create a campaign, okay, so let's say I'm creating a new campaign, and on the right side I have this option. If I click on this, it brings up this model. Now this is basically ChatGPT. We have integrated ChatGPT with Mailmint. All you need to do is connect with OpenAI API in the settings, and then this will work. So let's say write 10 email subject lines lines to promote our new offer, 50% off. Okay, so I press enter, and then it's going to start generating me some emails from ChatGPT. You can see that this has now generated 10 email subject lines. Okay, and I can choose whichever is great. If I don't like it, I can regenerate, or I can generate more variants below, or I can clear them all and give new instructions. But let's say from here, I like this subject line. I can click on use and it will be added over here right away. In the same way, I can use AI to generate the preview text just like I did for the subject line. But now let's look at the email body, all right? So most of you like to use ChatGPT to write email copies as it has done a great job recently to deliver pretty good email copies for us as well, okay? So once you drop in a text block, if you have OpenAI connected, on the right side, you'll get this button that says generate with AI. You click on this and then you write instructions. Write an email copy to invite users to get 50% off for the next 3 days on our new offer. And there you go. So I give the instructions, and if I press enter, you'll see that it generated an email. So if I click on use, it will be added into the text block in the right format. So you can then edit it and give some humanly touch to make it better. And then in the email, we have personalization tags. So I can just, replace the right areas with, let's say, the contact's first name, and, it's gonna be good to go. So that's how easy it is to use AI in Mailmint. You can generate the subject line, the preview text, and even the email copy using the new AI integration.
Awesome. That was really a good option that you also integrate with OpenAI, and that can help in multiple manners, right? Now, after
Yeah.
watching the OpenAI integration with Mailmint, I have a really good suggestion for WP funnels also. You can integrate with that for landing page copy also.
Yeah, we are actually planning for that. We are trying to see how we can do that because there are different builders people use. So it has relationship with different builders. If one uses Elementor and one uses Gutenberg, it's not
Yeah,
the same. So we need to think this through first. But we know that generating landing page copies are going to be really useful.
yeah,
So we are thinking about it. Let's see.
awesome. Now let's move to the comment box, and we have a couple of questions and
Hmm.
couple of comments.
Hmm.
So some of them are hello, 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 everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Is this live? Yeah, it's live. You can ask anything to us, right? And we can answer your questions. And now let's move to the Inderpreet Singh. Glad to see you. Thank you, brother, for your support every time, right? And here is one question: do we need WP Funnel to use MailMint, or it has other use cases? I think this is answered, but again, I'd like you to reply this.
Sure. No, you don't need WP funnels to use Mailmint. Mailmint can work on its own as an email marketing automation tool for your WordPress site, WooCommerce, Tutor LMS, or maybe for your forms, Gravity Forms. Whatever reason you want to collect leads or run automation campaigns, you can use Mailmint there.
Okay, so yeah, the from the next comment is very useful tool, Chokda Sultan. People going to love it. Yeah,
Yeah, I really hope so. We have the hopes.
yeah. Okay. So the next comment is from Sujit Biswas.
Hmm.
Yes, it is answered. Thanks. Yeah. Okay. So that was from Sujit. Thank you, Sujit, for your question. And yes, it was answered in session also. So now, after we covered everything, and I don't think there are much more questions about it, because yeah, it's limited to the WordPress users. And yeah, we have lots of WordPress users again, but this is the thing, email marketing that a lot of people are using in SaaS, right?
Right.
So our tool is only specific to those who are interested in running funnels and with marketing automations inside WordPress. So that was all for now. So we are wrapping up this session. Thank you again, Sultan, for your time for this particular session for us. And I thank you once more for this time slot you have provided us, right?
No, it's totally fine. I thank you for allowing me to present our tool to all these amazing people over here. And if anybody finds them useful, then it's great. And obviously, if anybody has questions, I would ask them to leave it in the comments because I would be able to answer them.
Yeah, sure. We are there to answer you. Drop your questions inside the comment box and do check out the link below in the description. And thank you. See you in the next stream.
Take care, everybody. Have a nice day.